You understand that it's promoting peace. I'm not a regular artist in the sense that I just think about in the club or whatever. It's this real content, positive and meaningful messages. I don't mind like incorporating with a label with my company like that on like my terms that they understand, like I say, that where I'm coming from, and they're cool with that. That's fine. That would work.
Oh yeah.
Why should it be controversial? You know, it just goes to show the times that we're living in today. If to promote peace is controversial, it's deemed as controversial. Why to want to live in love or, you know, peace and harmony, and it doesn't matter what faith you are or whatever, is controversial.
Maybe because of the opening sequences is about the attacks that are going on in Gaza and everything else like that.
Yeah, in that's what I'm saying. In that sense, that to show that it would be deemed controversial, but it's what's occurring, unfortunately, and it has to be then shown that, look, there needs to be an end to all this, what's occurring. So I'm not going to, of course, like by my experiences of going out there, I see that, when, you know, I write about my experiences and it all comes naturally forward from my heart. So I saw what was occurring out there, and I'm going to be outspoken with it.
For this, we've got some great entertainment next door, two local talents, Mary HQ, I've shown her video, she's going to do a song, 3 booths as well, so I know you won't want to go away.
I mean, my background is music industry as well. I've been involved in the music industry in various ways for about 30 years now. I'm seeing John Robbo there is quite funny because when I was about 18, I reviewed John's first band for NME, which I think was probably about 1982. John,
good job, it's good review. So what we're going to try to discuss tonight with the panel, and hopefully people here later on, is some way of how to sort of dig into the art in this area, and how to get people to do stuff in these areas, and how everyone here is as creative as anybody in the city is. I mean, don't think these cities have everything going on for them. But how do you get your stuff from here to Manchester, to London, without having to live in those places, and to create stuff that's going on around here as well?
Hi, I'm a music video director and Square One Pictures, being bold. Anyway, my question for all panel is that as a music video director, as you hear my American accent, so I am from the States, I find it difficult that artists don't seem to know how much music video costs. So as management, it would really be good and I think very helpful if you could give artists an idea of how much their music videos should cost, especially if they wanted to get on TV. And how much you as managers will be, and record labels will be willing to pay video for one of your new artists. And I think that'd be very helpful.
That's so varied, because if you're a young band around here, you haven't got a budget, and you don't.
Well, I know, I hear that all the time.
You're making a video to put to YouTube, and the TV probably wouldn't show you music anyway, because hardly any music show and tell you at all. I think people make videos overcharge.
Music videos is completely changed in the last few years. I mean, I would say now, if you're a new band, you're only having a music video to get on YouTube, and you should spend as little as possible. Get your mate to do it, and spend as little as possible.
I think music videos in general, it depends on which genre of music. If you're doing something that's dance or pop orientated, then the video is quite important because it's as much a visual product as it is a musical product. Whereas if you're an indie band, then you're basically making a video for YouTube, because that's the only place that anyone's ever going to see it. Every other video I've made has been £10 grand or less, and that includes Elba. Because there's just no point spending the money. And also, you have to bear in mind that it's 50% recoupable. So you, the artists, are actually paying for half of the video costs from your record sales. And it just doesn't stack up anymore.
Depends who you're speaking to, but what about you, Neil? You must make some videos.
Yeah. I mean, in the past we've spent not a huge amount of money on videos, but a substantial amount for independent labels. But the promotion of landscape was very different. Music channel, there was a lot more music channels. There were music shows. You know, you could get clips. You could make a video essentially to get a little 30-second clip on CD UK on Saturday morning, and there were lots of outlets. Whereas now there's just so few, and you know, people don't really watch MTV, except, you know, there's lots of hip hop and R&B and pop. You know, where the band don't have an identity, the video is great. If the band have an identity, you know, you may as well just have it on YouTube, really.
but maybe we will have a real brighter day.
Something that can cost £100 can get watched more times than something that costs, you know,
A YouTube viral.
oh yeah, it's just, you know, if your mate's got a really good idea and can pull it off vaguely convincingly, then I'd go down that route rather than trying to emulate a $500,000 Beyonce video, which you'll never be able to do because you haven't got Beyonce in it.
The best videos are ones with the best ideas. It's a treatment, which is the most important one. I think the OK Go video, which was massive a couple of years ago when we're all in those exercise sort of travel aids. It's a genius idea, and it was just done with one camera, and it was done, you know, in one take. But because the idea was so fantastic, the video, you know, eventually became bigger than the band. But it's always down to the treatment. You know, when we get treatments in for videos that we make, that's the most important thing. It's trying to find a creative idea. I don't even look to see who the director is. I don't care what they've done in the past, and I only look at the treatment. Once I like the treatment, and once we nail the treatment, then you can go, right, well, who's the director? Is he any good? Look at his past work. But, you know, just because you've directed one great video doesn't mean your next idea is going to be as good as the one you directed, if that makes sense. It's all about the ideas every time.
Good value, I think.
I think it's cool that somebody from America actually lives around here making videos. You know, instead of everyone trying to get out, somebody's actually trying to get in. Which is, I think that's really important. I think that's quite stylish.
When I was working in the record labels in America, you know, you're going around having meetings, and like what happens is, okay, we got a list of artists, and these are our low-level artists, these are our high-level artists, whatever. And you know, here's the track. Give me a treatment.
To the video, I will drag you in here.
Right, yeah. Good attitude, Mary.
Why don't you just use the white attitude?
When you see the video, it's like, it's not and that's what I think.
Yeah, it might not be true. Why not, man? Is that paper going to be true, right?
And a lot of
That's lighting. No? There you go. Close to lighting.
You're on the winner, right?
Yeah.
Get that across.